Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The final day of year 3 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League brings us to Forbes Field, and the Pirates may have clinched the NL Central, but their work isn't done yet. They're going to try to put a crimp in the Cardinals' postseason plans, as well as secure home field advantage in their upcoming Division Series matchup against the defending champion San Francisco Giants. These two teams split the first two games. That 3-2 win for the Pirates, securing the National League Central title for them, the first division title for Pittsburgh. The Cardinals sit tied for the second wild card position with the LA Dodgers. The Dodgers face the Padres later on tonight. For now, Bob Gibson will start for the Cardinals and try to secure, at a minimum, a Game 163 winner-take-all matchup to secure the second wild card spot against the Dodgers. Cardinals will face Babe Adams, 13-7, a 3.11 earned run average here on a sunny day at Forbes Field. Ray Lankford, batting .290, steps in for the Cardinals. We prepare to get underway. First pitch from Adams, swung on and missed by Lankford. Mike Silva and Dwayne Martz in the house. How are you, gentlemen? I hope your day is going well, wherever you may be. 0-1 pitch from Adams. Curveball misses down low. A little while ago, we streamed the Tigers and the White Sox from Chicago. Lankford bounces this one back to the box. Adams throws the first. There's one away. We'll see Willie Stargell getting the start at first base here today. Cardinals lineup: Lankford, Hafey, and Hornsby. Mize, Edmonds, and Collins. Boyer, Smith, and Molina. Round things out for St. Louis. Our good friend Tim, Clee baseball fan, checks in. How are you, buddy? Here's Chick Hafey. Hafey batting .276. Curveball from Adams, down in the dirt. 16 homers, 32 RBIs for Hafey. Again, the Cardinals kind of rotate four outfielders in the corner spots. Jim Edmonds plays center every day. But Lankford, Hafey, Bryant Jordan, and J.D. Drew have all gotten significant time at the corners in the outfield during the season. Cardinals are going to add Lou Brock into the mix next year. So the Cardinals are going to have some trade options that they could use if they so desire. Curveball there misses. It's 3-0. Marcus Hornsby waits on deck. Breaking ball there. Hafey tries to hold up. They say he didn't. The count goes to 3-1. Adams rocks and fires. He fouls it off, and the count goes full. As Dwayne Martz, our Braves fan friend, noted during the Tigers broadcast earlier on this morning, Braves are set to face that wild card team. The Braves want no part of the St. Louis Cardinals, and frankly, nobody in the league does either. They would be more than happy to see the Pirates win this, the Dodgers win later, and the Cardinals to be left on the outside looking in of this postseason. Cardinals have made the NLCS each of the last 2 years, getting taken down by the Giants on both occasions. Ground ball through the right-hand side as a base hit. So Hornsby puts one through the hole, first and second for the Cardinals, as they're off to a good start here in this one. Cardinals just have an offensive potency that the other teams don't have. Everybody knows the Braves can pitch, the Dodgers can pitch, but the Cardinals have the capability, A, for dominant pitching, as Mize taps it out in front of the mound. Sanguian pounces on it and throws the first. Johnny Mize frustrated as he crosses the bag. On a weak tapper in front of the plate, 2 men down. Runners move up to second and third. Cardinals with this heart of the order: Hornsby, Mize, Edmonds. Top to bottom, they are terrific. Here's Edmonds, .289, 40 homers, 106 RBIs. Edmonds was great in year 1, had a little bit of a down year last year, but rebounded very well here this season. Fastball from Babe Adams misses up high. It's 1-0. And the Pirates also know they've got the Giants. The Giants have been miserable in September. They almost blew the division. There's a shot down the first base line. That's a fair ball. Over the bag, 1 run scores. Throw comes home, not in time. 2 runs score. It's a 2-run single for Jim Edmonds. And the Cardinals have taken a quick 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. Hanging curveball from Adams, and Edmonds roped it over the bag. Nothing Stargell could do about that. Here's Ripper Collins. Collins batting .309. That's a slicing shot down the left field line, but that'll be foul. The Pirates certainly want home field advantage against the Giants. They'll take any advantage they can get against the defending champs. Again, the Giants almost spit the bit on that National League West. They were able to lock it down. They took 2 of 3 from the Dodgers in the final week to secure the division. There's a line shot in the left. It's a base hit for Collins. So Babe Adams getting touched up a bit here in the opening inning.
Batting 7, the third baseman. Yeah.
That'll bring up Ken Boyd. Nice job by Fred Clark to cut that ball off and hold it to a single. Adams needs to stop this ball game right here. First pitch, curveball misses down and away. 287, 28 homers, 78 RBIs for Boyd. Comes from the set. Delivers Boyer. Line shot, base hit into right field. Starling Marte comes up throwing. The runner will hold at third. So the bases are loaded for the Cardinals. They've already got 2 in. That'll bring up Ozzie Smith. The Wizard batting .324 here in September. Good finish to what's been a disappointing offensive season for Ozzie. Curveball misses down low. It's 1-0. St. Ian drops the sign. Adams delivers. Curveball way off the plate, and now he's behind Smith 2-0. You're not worried about Ozzie putting one out of the park necessarily, but he can certainly put one in the gap. And send runners off to the races. Adams in a position where he's kind of got to groove something. We'll see, here it goes. He throws a curveball, catches Smith off balance, and that's a strike, 2-1. Adams delivers. Breaking ball Smith. Ground ball, weakly hit in the hole. Bell has it. Throws to first, and he gets him. Nice job by Jay Bell to minimize the damage. So the Cardinals get 2 across against Adams, but they leave the bases juiced here in the top of the first. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We head to the bottom of the first here at Forbes Field. Cardinals 2, Pirates coming up. Big clue in the house. So staked to a 2-0 lead on the mound, Bob Gibson, 14-8, a 3.56 ERA. That is the best regular season ERA that we've seen from Gibson in these first 3 seasons. We've talked about that pretty much any time we've done a Bob Gibson start over these first 3 years. Jake Stenzel, 288, 20 homers, steps in for the Pirates. Gibson, postseason Bob Gibson, has been everything you could possibly think Bob Gibson was going to be. Stenzel slashes one down to first. Mize takes it on the short hop to the bag, and there's one away. Your Pirates lineup, Stenzel, Marte, and Stargell. The National League's leading hitter, Bob Elliott. Andy Van Slyke and Manny Sanguian. Fred Clark, Jay Bell, and the red-hot Neil Walker at second base. Starling Marte will step in to face Gibson here. As we're saying, Gibson, he's been right around high 3s, low 4s the first 2 seasons, and that's where he was this season as well, until August. And then Gibson has kind of flipped the switch since the middle of August coming down the stretch. He has looked very, very strong. Dizzy Dean had a sophomore jinx this season. Remember, Dean last year the National League Rookie of the Year and Outstanding Pitcher Award winner. McDean had an ERA up over 5 for much of this season. McDean has started to pitch better as well. Another reason nobody wants to see these Cardinals make the postseason. Gibson fastball off the outside corner. It's 3-1. And Stargell waits on deck. Stargell's home run started the Cardinals' comeback against Dean in the middle game of this series. That clinched the Pirates' division title. Change up from Gibson. High in the zone, probably not where he wanted it, but it's a called strike anyway. 3-2 pitch from Gibson. Marte, fly ball to right. Easy play there for Chick Hafey. He puts it away for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 8.
So Gibson's retired the first 2 to face him. Here's Stargell, 282, 37 homers, 87 runs batted in. The Pirates had left runners on third base in 3 of the first 4 innings of the prior game between these two teams against Dizzy Dean. Stargell led off the 6th inning with a solo shot, and then Jake Beckley, and possibly the most exciting play of the season, a 2-run inside the park home run, gave the Pirates a 3-2 lead they held on to as Stargell pulls this one foul. Frank Snyder caught the relay throw on the first base side of the bag. He dove across to tag Beckley, but his hand with the ball in it separated from the glove. The tag was made without the ball. Beckley scored, and the Pirates secured the National League Central title. 2-2 the count. Here as Gibson works to Stargell. Fastball misses down low. There you see Bob Elliott trying to hold off Sherry McGee for the National League batting title. He finished up at 324. High fastball. Gibson strikes out Stargell, and down go the Pirates. So Gibson, a 1-2-3 inning. Didn't come easily, but it came nonetheless. We head to the top of the second here at Forbes. 2-0 St. Louis. So leading it off for St. Louis, send 8 men to the plate in the first. Here's Yadi Molina, 262 on the season for the Cardinals catcher. Dave Adams looks in, looking for an easier go of it here in inning number 2. Curveball locks Molina up for strike 1. Not sure when I'll be able to broadcast the Dodgers-Padres game. I might do it late tonight. If not, it'll be on the channel tomorrow. And from there, we will get into the third postseason of the FSBL. Actually, there might be a game 163 needed, depending on how these two games turn out. But for all intents and purposes, game 163 is a playoff game, even though it's technically not. 1-2 the count as Adams works to Molina. Fly ball out to right. Marte drifts into the gap, carrying a bit, but he's down. Puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Ray.
So the order turns over. Here's Langford. He grounded out his first time. Curveball on the outside corner for strike 1. I have to get Babe Adams out of those bright yellow cleats. Old school guys like that should be in the all black cleats. Little things like that, I still notice them all the time. As much of the stuff like that I've nailed during the course of doing this, there's still a couple of things that slip through occasionally. That's the kind of thing, I see it. It's like, oh my God, Babe Adams wearing yellow cleats? What are we doing? 1-2 off. Curveball swung on and missed. Down goes Langford. And Adams has set aside the first 2 here in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 7, Chick Hafey.
So that'll bring up Chick Hafey. You can see Langford caught flailing a bit there. Hafey walked his first time up. Line shot here. That's a base hit to left. Fred Clark will field in and get. That'll bring up Rogers Hornsby.
Now batting, number 0.
Decent fight on that breaking ball. That's just a good piece of hitting there from Hafey to stay with that pitch. Not all hits are mistakes by the pitcher. Here's Hornsby. Hornsby a single and a run scored. He is 5 for 10 in this series. Cardinals wearing one of my favorite uniforms of all time. First pitch from Adams to Hornsby gets him chasing the curveball down low. Adams is going to throw an assortment of curveballs and off-speed stuff at you and try to slip a 90-mile-an-hour fastball past you when he can. Curveball misses away. It's 1-1. So over first, Hafey dives back in. Stargell with a half-hearted tag there. Next year, you're probably going to see Willie Stargell at first base a lot more. The Pirates will add Roberto Clemente for year 3. Pitch in the dirt, gets past Sanguin. Hafey takes second. He'll hold there. Lots of room behind home plate here at Forbes. Hafey doesn't try to go any further. That's a wild pitch on Babe Adams. Clemente obviously will become the everyday right fielder for the Pirates. So Fred Clark, Jake Stenzel, Andy Van Slyke, Starling Marte all out there in an outfield mix. Most likely situation is Stargell coming out of the outfield, either playing first base or DH. Fly ball hit to right. Carrying a bit, Marte retreats, but he's got it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Cardinals come up empty here in the second. Now the Pirates will step back up, trailing 2-0. Elliott, Van Slyke, and Sanguin due up for the Buccos. So here's Bob Elliott, and what a terrific season for the Pirates third baseman. 328, 25 homers, 75 RBI. And Sherry McGee's season is done. He is at 324. I don't even think an 0-4 performance would drop Elliott below that. Gibson's ahead of him 0-2 here. With Dean having thrown yesterday and Gibson throwing today, as Elliott swings and misses at the changeup. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Down goes Bob Elliott. Second strikeout for Gibson. So with Dean throwing last game and Gibson throwing this one, if the game 163 situation happens against the Dodgers, that task would probably fall upon Howie Pollard. Here's Andy Van Slyke. Fastball taken for strike one. Van Slyke batted .275. Surprising pop from Van Slyke here. This season, 35 homers. He's more figured to be a low 20s kind of guy. But Van Slyke, middle of the season, went on an absolute home run tear. He has cooled off in that regard over the final 2 months. O2 offering curveball right way inside. Pirates have already indicated they do not expect this power from Van Slyke on a regular basis. They certainly will be happy to take it this season as far as it will help carry them. Fouls off the fastball. The count goes to 1-2. Gibson rocks and fires. Shot out in the center. Edmonds retreats. He gets there. Puts it away with 2 hands for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Manny Sanguin. 290, 14 homers, 63 ribbies for the Pirates catch. Molina sets up inside. Gibson deals fastball inside for ball one. Sanguin in the first half of the season was up in the top 5 in hitting. He was hitting in the 320s. Pulled off a bit in the second half, but still a fine season. 2-0 the count here as Gibson falls behind. Curveball on the inside corner. The count goes to 2-1. Gibson rocks and fires. Fastball fouled off by Sanguin. So the count goes to 2-2. Molina sets up inside again. Gibson delivers. Fastball misses, and the count goes full. Fred Clark waits on deck. Gibson delivers. Sanguin loops this one in the right. That's going to be a base hit. Good piece of hitting from Manny Sanguin. Fastball away from Gibson, and Sanguin just went with it. He drops one out into right in front of Chick Hayden. First hit for the Buccos. And that'll bring up Clark. Fred Clark batting .276. Slider misses down low. It's 1-0. 27 homers, a career high for Clark. 70 RBIs. From the set, delivers. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. He sets again and delivers. Clark swings there, popped up, drifting back into foul ground. Boyer is there, puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Bucks get their first hit, but can't do anything with it. We'll head to the top of the third at Forbes. Cardinals 2, Pirates nothing. Mize, Edmonds, and Collins due up for St. Louis. Mize, 0 for 1, grounded out his first time.
Number 13.
Adams rocks and fires. Breaking ball, Mize, hard grounder to short, but right at J. Bell. Throws it across the diamond, and there's one away.
Now back, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
That'll bring up Edmonds. Edmonds, the big blow in this game to this point. He had a 2-run single in the first. Right over the bag at first base. Curveball pulls this one down to Stargell. He plays it on the big hop. Takes it to the bag himself, and there's 2 away.
The batter,
Stargell obtains pleasantries now. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the third. Here's Ripper Collins. Collins singled back in the first. Curveball down in the dirt. Collins, a career .301 hitter. Good, solid professional. That curveball hits the mark on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Another curveball from Adams. 2-1, misses away. 2 down here in the top of the third. Ground ball past the diving Walker in the center field. Van Slyke cuts it off quickly, and Collins will hold it first with the 2-out single.
now batting, the third baseman, Ken.
So that'll bring up Ken Boyer. Good effort there from Walker. Boyer's 1 for 1. Singled his first time. Curveball. At the knees for strike 1. Another solid season from Boyer. Boyer, a good year this year. A great year a year ago. Adams delivers. Curveball misses away. The ball is in. Count goes to 1-2. Team people are talking about, though, in the National League, the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies have put it all together this year. Here's a ground ball up the middle. Bell flips it to Walker for the force. And the side is retired. We'll get back to that in a moment. We'll head to the bottom of the third here at Forbes Field in Pittsburgh. Last game of the regular season. Cardinals 2, Pirates nothing. Here's Jay Bell, 242, 9 homers, 44 RBIs. As we're saying, the Phillies have secured the best record in the to take the National League East. And the struggles down the stretch of the Giants let the Phillies take home field advantage throughout the National League side of the playoffs. The Phillies have a potent lineup. They're pitching. Gotten a great boost this year from Cole Hamels joining. Chuck Klein is probably your National League most valuable player. Nice pick there, third by Boyer. Take a hit away from Jay Bell for the first out. Phillies are going to be very hard to deal with. Here's Neil Walker. Look at Walker. 269 on the year, but 375 in September. Neil Walker has just been red hot down the stretch. Pirates would love to see that last for a few more weeks. Pulls it down to first. Mize dives, knocks it down. Gibson covers. Mize recovers quickly, flips it to Gibson, and there's 2 down. Nice play by the big cat down at first. Actually a little bit awkward on that dive. He kind of overdove it, but was able to stay with it and make the play. So the order turns over. Here's Jake Stenzel. Stenzel is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Gibson delivers. Stenzel slashes one. That's a base hit. That one Mize dove for and couldn't come up with. So it's a 2-out single for Jake Stenzel here in the bottom of the third. Stenzel a base stealing threat. Here's stalling Marte. Louis Stargell waits on deck. Throw over to first. Stenzel dives back in. Another throw over. Stenzel back in once more. Slider is in for a called strike. Marte flew out his first time. Gibson comes to the set. Pitch out, runner doesn't go. 45 stolen bases for Jake Stenzel. Old school Pittsburgh Pirate. We'll look him up on Baseball Reference when you have an opportunity. Slider there, misses outside to Marte. The count goes to 2-1. Gibson deals. Marte fouls off the changeup. It's 2-2. You talked about Chuck Klein as the National League most valuable player. 134 runs batted in. Gary Sheffield, the Marlins, second with 111. The home run crowd, outlasting Mel Ott of the Giants. Gibson delivers 2-2 pitch. Marte hits it to the right side. Slicing away, but Hafey gets there, puts it away, and the side is retired. So Gibson is thrown 3 scoreless. We'll head to the top of the fourth here at Forbes. Smith, Molina, and Langford due up for Cardinals. The floating heads of John Sciambi and Chris Singleton make their every game appearance. John Sciambi, quite like Shrek, I gotta admit. Not that I'm going to get a modeling gig anytime soon, but even so. So here's Ozzie. Ozzie's 0 for 1. Curveball from Adams, misses down and in. That one is in for a called strike. Smith chases the curveball down in the dirt. The count goes to 1-2. Again, regardless of the result of this game, we will broadcast the Dodgers-Padres game as it has postseason relevance. Cardinals win. Dodgers need to win that game to force game 163. Cardinals lose. Dodgers win that game and they would secure the second wild card spot, and the final postseason berth would be set. So Smith singles into right. It's a leadoff base hit. Ozzie's certainly capable of swiping a bag. Here's Yadi Molina. Fastball at the knees for strike one. Yadi flew out his first time up. I got to work on that Yadi Molina fade second hitter. Really doesn't look much like him at all there. Curveball is in for a called strike. It's 0-2. Takes a peek over at the Wizard on first. 0-2 pitch. Curveball, Molina lays off. Comes from the set again. 1-2 pitch. Once again goes to the curveball away, and once again Molina won't chase. 2-2 the count. Ground ball on the right side. Stargell picks it. Nicely done to Bell. Back to first. Adams covering. A 3-6-1 double play. Nicely turned by the Bucks. And there's 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Good job by Adams getting over there quickly. Not that outrunning Yadi is any kind of a struggle, but still. 2 down. Order turns over. Here's Langford. He's 0 for 2. Curveball on the outside corner. Langford is struck out and grounded. Ball in the dirt. One and one. That curveball rides inside. It's 2-0. Ground ball the second. Walker has it. First, Langford's retired, and down go the Cardinals. So Adams has settled in nicely. Now we'll see if the Bucks can get something going against Gibson. We head to the bottom of the 4th. You're at Forbes. 2-0 St. Louis. Part of the Pirates order coming up. Starts with Willie Stargell. Stargell struck out his first time up. 1 for 7 in the series. That won the home run that started the 3-run rally in the 6th inning, the middle game of the series. That led to the Pirates clinching the National League Central. Gibson misses with the curveball outside. Gibson obviously been solid so far. He hasn't allowed a run. Hasn't had that electricity, though, that you get from Gibson when he's really in the groove. Ground ball up the middle. Seeing eye base hit for Stargell, and it's a leadoff base hit. 1 feet range into his right, unable to come up with it. Here's Bob Elliott. Elliott's 0 for 1. Elliott had not homered in September until the opening game of this 3-game set. Swings and misses at the high cheddar for Gibson. His average had stayed high all month. He just kind of lost his power stroke. 1 pitch here from Gibson. Slider misses down low. 1-1 to count. Gibson deals. Elliott to right, slicing away from Hafey, giving chase. That's still slicing, and that's going to be a fair ball into the corner. Hafey goes to the wall to retrieve it. Stargell coming around third. He is going to score. It's an RBI double for Bob Elliott. And the Pirates have cut the deficit in half. It's now 2-1. 46th double of the season for Elliott. That ball got up there and then just kind of hung a right turn. At first, I thought Hafey was going to be able to chase it down. Stargell got a great break, and great coaching let him know that ball was not going to be played. So now the tying run is on second. Nobody out. Here's Andy Van Slyke. He's 0 for 1. The slider misses off the plate. It's 1-0. Checks Elliott at second. Change up at the knees. Count goes for 1-1. Some deals. And Slyke. Fly ball to center. Edmonds coming on. He'll get there. Start. Elliott will retreat to second. Edmonds fires it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 35.
So that'll bring up Manny Sanguillen. Sanguillen singled his first. The playoff picture. A little bit of spoiler alerts if you haven't seen the broadcast from last night and this morning. Feel free to turn the volume down for 30 seconds. The Oakland A's have home field advantage throughout the postseason on the American League side. The Red Sox and Tigers will play in the American League Wildcard game. Yankees will face the Cleveland Indians. The Yankees have home field advantage in that best of 5. On the National League side of things, the Phillies have home field advantage. They will play the winner of whoever wins the wild card game between the Braves and either the Cardinals or Dodgers. Pirates will face the Giants. 2-1 to count. Gibson works to Sanguillen. High fastball at the letters is a called strike. It's 2-2. Gibson glares in. 2-2 pitch. Slider gets him away. That's the best slider Gibson's thrown in this game. Gets Sanguillen fishing. Third strikeout for Gibson, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. That ball was there, and then it wasn't. So Sanguillen retreats to the dugout, and now it's up to Fred Clark to try to get the run home from second. First pitch, fastball. Oh, no, changeup. Fools me and apparently Clark. Pops it down. Fred Clark still looking for his first hit in this 3-game set. He's 0 for 9. One pitch from Gibson. Fastball off the plate. One and one the count. Gibson deals. Clark pops it up on the infield. Boyer charging hard. He waves everyone off. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So Bob Elliott brings home the run with the RBI double, but Gibson doesn't allow anything else. We'll head to the top of the 5th here at Forbes. 2-1 Cardinals. In steps Chick Hafey. He's 1 for 1. Single and a run scored. He's also walked.
The right fielder, Chick Hafey.
Dave Adams has settled in pretty nicely since the first. Cardinals send 8 batters to the plate in the first inning. scored 2, but they also left the bases loaded. Hafey drives this one deep to left. Parks going back, and it's out of here. Well, so much for settling in nicely. I'm just a kiss of death. I apologize if you're a Pirates fan. Hafey, 17th home run of the season. Drives one over the wall, and it's now 3-1 St. Louis. Wayne Martz knows what I'm talking about. Compliment the player, he goes in the tank in the broadcast. Say a guy's struggling, he'll come up huge. That's just the way it goes. So 3-1 Cardinals. Here's Rogers Hornsby. Hornsby's 1 for 2. Break ball, Hornsby scalds this one down the left field line, but it hooks foul. Wayne would like me to criticize all the Braves players before the wild card. 0-1 to count. Adams works the Hornsby. Pitch down in the dirt. Hornsby, 4th in the National League in hits this season. Another terrific year for the Cardinals' second baseman. Slices this one down the right field line, but he's unable to keep his fair. Similar to Elliott's, you can see the wind is definitely taking the ball out towards right. Keep an eye on that as this game progresses. Curveball misses down and away. 2-2 the count. Another curveball misses, and the count goes full. Johnny Mize swings in the on-deck circle. That's a curveball on the inside corner. Adams locks Hornsby up. That's a good pitch there. Second strikeout from Adams.
Number 13.
So that'll bring up Mize. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 5th. And we just talked about the Braves, especially Horner. Yeah, no joke. Horner at this point would pay me to criticize him. Get a spark going. I mean, there have been a few guys in the league that have been like that, but Horner in particular, because Horner's first year was so good. And he just hasn't been able to replicate it each of the last 2 seasons. But, I mean, Ezra Sutton got playing time for your Braves, and Sutton didn't do anything either. So Horner's got the job back. He's just got to do something with it. Ground ball to short. Bell boots it, stays with it, recovers, throws the first, and he still gets Mize. Good job by Jay Bell to hang with that one. There's 2 away here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah. Edman.
Edmonds 1 for 2. And the 2-run single. Back in the first. Curveball misses inside. Adams delivers. Another one inside. It's 2-0. Ripper Collins waits in the on-deck circle. 2-0 pitch from Adams. Fastball. Edmonds swings and misses. Throws so many breaking balls. It's clear that 89-mile-an-hour fastball up there, and it kind of comes on you a little quick. Another good curveball on the outside corner from Adams. It's 2-2. Adams looking to settle in after the Hafey homer. Adams delivers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit for Edmonds. That pitch looked like it was almost in the other batter's box. And Edmonds goes across the plate and reaches out and singles up the middle.
Now batting. Number 12.
That pitch was well outside. But Edmonds drives it up the middle for a 2-out hit as Aaron Reed joins us. How are you, Aaron? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Collins is 2 for 2. Ball on the outside corner from Dave Adams. Collins has that season average up to 312. He is one of the more unsung players over the first 3 years of the FSBL. He's also been great in the playoffs for the Cardinals. Fastball misses inside. Down in the dirt. Blocked. Edmonds doesn't try to go anywhere. Curveball misses down and away. How did the Reds do this season? The Reds were in the playoff picture until the final week. Not for the division, but they were hanging around the wild card spot. But they ended up. See, when it'll scroll through their record. I'll mention that when it comes to draw. I'm trying to remember. I think they ended up over 500. I think it's the Reds' first winning season in the 3. Little bit of a jam shot there. Elliott reels it in, and the side is retired. But Chick Hafey goes deep and extends the Cardinals' lead. We're midway through at Forbes. It's 3-1 St. Louis. Here's Jay Bell. Bell is 0 for 1, grounded out back in the 3rd. Bob Gibson allowed the 1 run in the 4th. He'll look to get back on track here in the 5th. Bell fouls back fast. That's ball misses down in the left. The Reds could really use one more big bat. Kind of get them to compete. 2-1 the count. That one's fouled straight back. Even not a massive bat, but like if the Reds could get somebody in the draft, somebody like an Eric Davis, I think that would go a long way for them. Obviously, they want bench stuff. Fastball there. Gibson blows away Bell for the 4th strikeout. I mean, they have Ernie Lombardi, who's obviously very good. So, playing the long game situation for the Reds, it's actually probably best for them if they don't get benched for a bit. I like how in Pittsburgh the organist randomly plays can-can. Yeah, why the hell not? Here's Neil Walker. Walker's 0 for 1. Gibson misses up and in with a fastball. Some deals. Fly ball out to center. Edmonds drifts towards the gap a bit, but he's there. Puts it away for the 2nd out. Again, just in case you're just tuning in, first and most importantly, thank you for giving me some of your time here on this Monday. Jake Stenzel steps in for the Pirates. If you have not subscribed as of yet, I hope you will consider doing so. Tune in for the playoffs here, about to get underway for year 3 of the FSBL. Playoffs in this league have been, in all humility, exceptional over the first 2 years. I've been incredibly fortunate, and I'm expecting the same here in year 3. Stenzel flies out to right. Hafey is there. Puts it away, and Gibson sets them down in order here in the 5th. Bounces back after allowing the run in the 4th. We'll head to the top of the 6th. That's a lot of math. 3-1 Cardinals here at Forbes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so Babe Adams' day is done. The Bucks are going to take him out. Here's Johnny Morrison. Morrison, 8 appearances. Comes in at 0-2. He will face Ken Boyer. Give Justine Kent to Colby. Throwing in the Pirates bullpen. Fastball. This is down and away. So Colby had the glasses in the bullpen there. Fastball is a full strike. I wonder if it has to do with the glasses that you picked. I wonder if when I put the glasses, because I mentioned in the last broadcast that Colby wasn't wearing the glasses, and I thought I had screwed something up. And then I forgot to actually check. But now you saw him warming up in the bullpen there, and he's wearing the glasses. I wonder if it's the kind of glasses I picked. If I picked sunglasses, if it's an overcast day like it was in the game the other day, that's why he wasn't wearing them. Breaking ball misses there from Boyer. Morrison strikes out the first man to face him. There's one away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And that's the kind of little
Ozzie.
nuanced kind of stuff that this game would absolutely pull off. Like the nuanced stuff with the shadows and everything like that, which is why the uniform glitch pisses me off so much. Because, like, how did you miss that with all the other little details that they get right? Have a guy show up between innings wearing the wrong uniform on the placard. That just blows me away. So anyway, first pitch to Ozzie is a ball. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. 3-1 Cardinals. Ground ball to short. Bell has it. Throws to first, and down goes the Wizard for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Again, a win here for the Cardinals. They would secure at least a Game 163 meeting with the Dodgers, pending the Dodgers result later against the Padres. The Padres stink, so the Dodgers losing that game with 17-game winner Dadsy Vance on the mound would be just a heartbreaker for Los Angeles. 0-1 the count here to Yadi Molina. Ground ball down to first. Stargell has it. He'll take it himself. And the side is retired. So nice job by Johnny Morrison out of the bullpen. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th, and as if on cue, there's the uniform glitch. Boy Stargell, not a Cardinal. Marte, Stargell, and Elliott due up for the Bucks. Bob Gibson at 66 pitches through 5. He's allowed 1 run.
The right fielder.
He has not been dominant Gibson. He's just been good Gibson. Fastball misses up high. Big pitches when he's had to. Ground ball through the right-hand side. Hornsby ranges. Nice play, Rogers. Hornsby. Marte gets down the line well, but Hornsby from the outfield grass throws him out for the 1st out here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Stargell. 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. You'll see on the bottom of the screen the Yankees' Lou Gehrig, the home run champion of the FSBL here in year 3. He finished up with 52. Fastball misses inside. That Yankees-Indians division series should be a lot of fun. The Indians disposed of the Yankees a year ago. The Yankees did not have Whitey Ford, who was injured for that series. They will have Ford this year. Breaking ball, Stargell fouls it off. Now it goes for 2-2. Gibson rocks and fires. Off the plate, Stargell chases, but gets a piece. 2-2 the count. Fastball on the inside corner, strike 3. Down goes Stargell looking, and he knew it. 5th strikeout for Gibson. There's 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3, Bob Elliott.
So here's Bob Elliott. Elliott, his last time up, for one thing, probably secured the batting title. Picking up a hit. He should be able to hold off Sheridan McGee now that he's got that. There's also an RBI double that brought home Stargell. Elliott 1 for 2. Gibson gets the sign from Yadi Molina. Rocks and fires. Fastball misses up and in. Gibson delivers. Slider. Caught too much plate, but Elliott. Cool, takes the first strike. Good slider there. That one much better. Down lower in the zone, and the count is level at 2-2. Gibson rocks and fires. Elliott out to right. Hafey coming on. He'll get there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So Gibson righted the ship after allowing that double to Elliott his last time. We head to the top of the 7th at Forms. It's 3-1 St. Louis. Morrison will stay in. We get to the
Leading off for
7th.
the Cardinals, the left
So we're going to take a quick look, make sure both teams are in proper shape as far as bullpen. Justy and Tecovey are loose for the Pirates if needed. The Cardinals have not started to warm up anybody, and I don't see that they really have any reason to as of yet. So I think we're going to leave that as it is. You're letting Gibson go at this point. So Morrison for a second inning of work starts with the top of the order. Here's Ray Langford. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ground ball to second. Walker has it. Throws to first. There's one away. The Reds, who Aaron Reed asked about before, Reds beating the Brewers here on finale day, 7-0 all over Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, here's Chick Hafey, 2 for 2, a single and a homer. Home run gave the Cardinals the insurance. Fastball's in there for a called strike. Carson winds and fires. First ball on the inside corner. He's ahead of Hafey 0-2. Another breaking ball, and Morrison fans Chick Hafey. Nice job from Johnny Morrison. Morrison might be pitching for a spot on the postseason roster. He's looked sharp so far in this one. The Pirates' bullpen has been a little bit of a question mark this year. Kind of the weak spot. The rotation has stepped up huge. Here's Hornsby. He's 1 for 3. Single and a run scored. Raja, another fantastic season for St. Louis. Fastball off the plate. Count goes to 1-1. That one's on the corner, and the count goes to 1-2. Fastball, oh my goodness. Where was that pitch? That should have been strike 3. Morrison gets squeezed and then some. And now Hornsby grounds a base hit up the middle, and Johnny Morrison looking daggers through the home plate umpire. That 2-1 pitch, I'm sorry, the 1-2 pitch should have been an absolute strike 3. Aaron, your Reds finished up 85-77, by the way. Did have their first 500 season. And now Mize down the left field line, but it's foul. Oh and 1, the count to Johnny Mize. Curveball misses in. It's 1-1. Nice ground ball picked by Walker. Nicely done by Neil Walker. Throws out Mize, and the side is retired. It's 7th inning stretch time here at Forbes Field. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Bob Gibson ready to get back to work. He'll face Van Slyke, Sanguian, and Clark. Here's Andy Van Slyke. He is 0 for 2. Gibson at 79 pitches, opening up the 7th. Certainly gas left in the tank. Gibson comes out of this game. It'll be because he loses effectiveness, not because of fatigue. First pitch fastball. Van Slyke fouls it off. High fly ball to right. That one's hooking. It was foul, and the count goes to 0-2. Ball misses up high. Atlanta Braves are poised to start Warren Spahn in the wild card game. Cardinals, with their abundance of left-handed bats, starting Spahn. seems to work a little bit to the Braves' advantage. Popped up shallow center field. Edmonds coming on. He cruises, puts it away for the first down.
The catcher, number 35.
Really potent right-handed bat for the Cardinals, Roger Thornton. The rest of their strong bats come from the left-hand side. Slider misses up high. One and 0 as Gibson works to Sanguin. Fastball swinging and miss. 1-1. Gibson glares in. 1-1 offering. Sanguin, Tapper up to third. Boyer charging. Tough play. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nice job by Ken Boyer. Sanguin obviously not particularly fleet of foot, but still a nice play by Ken Boyer for the second out here in the bottom of the seventh. Here's Fred Clark. Clark is 0 for 2. He has popped out twice. Fastball is in for a ball strike. Al Hrabosky and Trevor Rosenthal throwing in the Cardinals bullpen. Trying to take Bob Gibson out of this game at this point. There will be felony assault here at Forbes Field. 1-1 the count. Here as Gibson works the Clark. Gibson delivers. Clark, high fly ball to right. He got a pretty good hold of this. Hafey's going back, but he's there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So Gibson's allowed 1 over 7. We head to the top of the 8th. Cardinals lead it 3-1. Edmonds, Collins, and Boyer due up for St. Louis. Johnny Morrison, let me see what his energy is. Morrison's thrown very well, but I wonder if he's going to that well for a little bit too long. Let's check out what it says about Johnny Morrison, shall we? Just to be sure. Oh, I have to do the mound visit thing. Okay. Oh, his energy is good. All right, we're going to let Morrison stay in unless he puts a runner in scoring position. And then if the game doesn't take Morrison out, also, we're going to let Morrison keep going for the moment. He has done a very nice job here in his 2 innings of relief. Fastball misses down one. 34,515 on hand here at Forbes. Tapper out in front of the plate. Sanguin pounces right on it, throws the first, and down goes Edmonds. There's one away. So Edmonds turned aside. Here comes Ripper Collins. Collins is 2 for 3. Pair of singles. He is 5 for 7 in the series. Fastball slashed the other way and foul. Fastball at the knees, and the count goes to 0-2. Morrison gets the sign from Sanguin. Beautiful curveball, and Morrison locks up Collins. That's a borderline pitch. Collins doesn't like it, but that is a beautiful delivery from Johnny Morrison, and I can pretty much assure you Johnny Morrison is going to be on this postseason roster for the Pirates. Kind of open audition down the stretch for the bullpen spots. Morrison squeezed there. He was squeezed earlier to Hornsby, and he gets squeezed on that one as well. Boyer's 1 for 3. Fly ball right center. Van Slyke drifts over. He calls it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So 3 scoreless innings of relief from Johnny Morrison. Keep the Bucks in it. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 3-1 Cardinals. Bell, Walker, and Stenzel will try to get something going against Bob Gibson. Bell is 0 for 2, and I'm wondering if you're the Pirates, are you going to the bench here? You've got Gene Alley there. I mean, you're not bringing Alley in to pinch hit. See, this is where they get the Bucks getting the problem. They're really not strong on the bench. Bat-wise, Max Carey has been terrible this season off the bench. You've got Beckley there. You've got Walker swinging a good bat. So really the only guy you'd hit for here is Bell. I think you're going to do it. I think you're going to go for the lefty here. You got the top of the order coming up soon, so you're probably not going for another pinch hitter. Beckley for Bell, and then Alley will come in to play shortstop in the top of the ninth.
Your attention, please.
So Jake Beckley, who had the biggest hit of the Pirates season, comes on to pinch hit for Jay Bell. 242, 24 homers, 88 RBIs. It's 2-run inside the park home run to the deepest part of Forbes Field. Gave the Pirates a 3-2 lead in the middle game of this series and set the Pirates up for the clinch. He now faces Gibson. He takes a first pitch ball. That slider misses outside, and it's 2-0. Gibson not happy with the ball. He'll get a fresh one from the home plate up. "91 pitches for Bob Gibson here. 2 pitches into the bottom of the 8th. It's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Gibson rocks and fires again. Slider at the knees, and it's 2-2. Crowd here doesn't like it. Gibson fires. And Beckley, deep drive to right. Hafey's going back. That's down the line, and it's out of here. Home run, Jake Beckley, and it's a 1-run ball game. 25th home run of the year for Jake Beckley. He takes Gibson deep to start off the bottom of the 8th. And Jake Beckley having a huge final series. We talked about the wind carrying down towards that right field line. Couldn't push this one foul, though. Beckley puts it over the wall, and it's 3-2. And the Cardinals are going to take Gibson out. Remember, I can't undo that. If the game decides it's going to send the manager out to get him, I can't undo that change. So Gibson is done. It's a 3-2 ball game. Certainly a fine start from Bob Gibson. Oh boy, the game wants to bring in Chuck. All right, Chuck Taylor has been atrocious. I don't know if we can do that. Oh my God, he's been 1-2, a 5.0 ERA. Let's see what happens here. Hold on. I don't think it's going to let me.
Second baseman.
I would certainly bring in Rose. Oh, okay, I can because he hasn't thrown anything yet. All right. I know Hrabosky is warm. Who's coming up? It's all righties. We're going to let Rosenthal pitch here, and if it gets to Stargell, who would be the 4th guy up from that, Hrabosky will come in. I actually wish they had Lindy McDaniel on, but Rosenthal's at least been all right. He's been better than Chuck Taylor, who has stunk up the joint. So Trevor Rosenthal is going to end up being the call here. Rosenthal 0-4, 3.98 earned run average in 19 appearances. Bosky stays warm. Here's Neil Walker. Walker is 0 for 2. First pitch from Rosenthal, up and away. Neil Walker's hitting streak is at 12 games. Rosenthal from the set. The Pirates looking to do the whole National League a favor. Try to keep the Cardinals out of the playoffs. 1-1 the count. Changeup misses off the plate. It's 2-1. If it had been solely up to me, I would not have taken Gibson out, even despite the homer. 2-1 pitch. That one is yanked, but foul. 2-2 the count. Fastball off the plate, and the count goes full. Rosenthal from the set. 3-2 pitch. Walker skies it to left. Langford is over, puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's Jake Stenzel. Stenzel is 1 for 3. Single back in the 3rd. Rosenthal from the set. Stenzel takes a first pitch fastball for a strike. Another fastball for a strike, and Rosenthal is ahead of Stenzel 0-2. The sign from Yachty. Rosenthal delivers. Strike 3 call. Jake Stenzel, with the bat on his shoulder, watches 3 go by. Big strikeout for Rosenthal, and there's 2 away. I don't know if Stenzel was expecting an off-speed pitch that never came. Rosenthal threw 3 fastballs, and Stenzel never took the bat off his shoulder. Here's Starling Marte. Fly ball to center. Edmonds underneath, puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Beckley home run gets the Pirates back within 1. We head to the top of the 9th here at Forms. It's 3-2 Cardinals.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gene Alley will come in to play shortstop after Beckley pinch hit for Bell.
Number 14.
Oh, man, the game wants to do Johnny Morrison for a 4th inning. I don't know about that. I don't think you'd really do. Although, I mean, Tekulve's been so bad.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Langford. Tekulve has gotten hammered his last 2 times out. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. It's the last game of the season, so why not? We're gonna sit. Tekulve's been better than Dusty, but Tekulve's just stunk lately. We're gonna sit and get Tekulve down. We're gonna warm up the lefty Felipe Vasquez. We'll warm up the closer. We're going to let Morrison face Smith and Molina. And then Vasquez will come in. Deal with Langford. And Morrison's been great. Morrison's thrown 3 scoreless in relief of Babe Adams. Fastball on the outside corner. So even though they trail by a run, Felipe Vasquez is going to warm up. Again, this game matters to the Pirates. It's obviously massive for the Cardinals. But it matters to the Pirates, too. The Pirates set to face the defending champions in the division series. certainly want to try to secure home field advantage. Ozzie pops it up. Walker looking into the sun, shields the eyes, puts it away, and there's one down.
Now back, number 4.
So here's Yadi Molina. Molina's 0 for 3. Fastball misses inside. 1-0 the count. Morrison delivers. Yadi swings and misses. 1-1. And another fighting curveball at the knees. It's 1-2. And he gets him with another curveball. Johnny Morrison. And you know what? I think I've changed the mind just because he's throwing so well. I'm going to let Morrison throw through Hornsby, actually. I know Langford's a lefty, but he's going to pitch to Langford, and then he'll face Hornsby if he has to, if Langford gets on. Then if it gets up to the trio of lefties in the middle, then we'll bring Vasquez in. But, I mean, Morrison has just been lights out here. I'm not sure the Cardinals have a hit against him. I think Morrison's fired all 11 to bases. 0-1 pitch. Curveball misses inside. Fastball gasses him, and it's 1-2. Johnny Morrison getting some fans quickly here at Forbes Field with his effort in relief in this one. 1-2 pitch. Langford fouls it off. Morrison deals out of the zone, and Langford pitch in the other batter's box. Morrison fans him. So we head to the bottom of the ninth. The uniform glitch. Again, I know you're tired of hearing it. I'm tired of seeing it. Part of the Pirates' order. Stargell, Elliott, and Van Slyke. And they will face the Cardinals closer, Al Hrabosky. 42 saves, a 2.51 earned run average, and 47 appearances for Hrabosky. He's going to try to make sure the Cardinals live to fight another day. He'll try to do it against the heart of the Bucs order, starting with Willie Stargell. Stargell's 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. Hrabosky rocks and fires. Stargell swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. Hrabosky looks in for the sign. Gets it from Molina and delivers. Swing and a miss. Good fork ball from Hrabosky, and he's ahead of Stargell 0-2. That fastball misses down and in. See if he goes away again. Molina sets up inside, tries to go inside. Stargell deep down the right field line, but it's hooking foul. Oh, Stargell almost tied this ball game. Instead, the count stays 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Hrabosky strikes out Stargell for the first out here in the bottom of the ninth.
Third baseman, number 3, Bob Elliott.
Fastball, forkball. Fastball, the pitch that Stargell almost hit out of here. Down and in. Here's Bob Elliott. Elliott's 1 for 3. Fastball there is fouled off. Hrabosky's ahead of him 0-1. Elliott with an RBI double in this game. The National League batting champion. Fastball misses up and away. Unfamiliar with Bob Elliott, certainly take a look at his baseball reference, and I'm pretty sure Saber probably has a bio of him as well. Elliott, an MVP award. I'm trying to remember what year it was. 40-something. Fastball comes inside. It's 3-1. Andy Van Slyke waits on deck. 3-1 pitch from Hrabosky. Elliott fouls it off, and the count goes full. Hrabosky gets the sign from Molina. 3-2 pitch. He got him looking at a fastball right down the middle. Hrabosky puts one past Elliott. I don't know what Elliott was expecting there, but that is straight cheddar right down the center of the plate. And down goes Elliott, and the Pirates are down to their final out. All right, I got to check out the Pirates bench here. I mean, Van Slyke, you'd have to do a lot to pinch hit for him. I mean, I don't think you're pinch hitting for Van Slyke, given the season he's had. I mean, I know he's terrible against lefties. You've got Rennie Stennett. I mean, you've got Jason Kendall. But Van Slyke can do it with one swing of the bat. I don't know, that 56-46 against lefties, though, as far as ratings go. Tough call. Stennett's hitting 286. I mean, I know it's going to take multiple hits to get a run home, and Van Slyke gives you something better than that. He's hit 30 homers on the year. He's got 90 RBIs. But those numbers against lefties are pretty ghastly. Carey's just been terrible. I know Max Carey actually has the highest rating, but he's hitting 169. It just hasn't clicked for him. Not a lot of at-bats, but he's only got 71 at-bats, but even so. Just because of the year that he's had, I'd be inclined to go with Van Slyke here, but we're going to go with Kendall. We're going to let Kendall pinch hit. Lefty, just not a good matchup. And Jason Kendall is going to hit for Andy Van Slyke. Kendall batting .313. First pitch swing, hits it hard, but foul. Hrabosky ahead of Kendall 0-1. Manny Sanguian waits in the on-deck circle. Hrabosky deals. Kendall, ground ball to short. Ozzie has it. Throws to first, and the Cardinals will live to fight another day. Bob Gibson was terrific, and the Cardinals hold on. So now, the Cardinals will await the final game of the regular season on the docket tonight. The Dodgers and the Padres. If the Dodgers win, the Dodgers and Cardinals will play game 163 to secure the second wild card. If the Dodgers lose, the Cardinals are the second wild card team, and they will head to Atlanta to face the Braves in the wild card game. Chick Hafey went deep. Jake Beckley made it interesting with the pinch hit home run that knocked Gibson out of the ball. But at the end of the day, the Cardinals hold on. Hrabosky, a terrific job in the ninth. There's your final out. Bob Gibson wins his 15th. Babe Adams, solid today after the rough first inning. He falls to 13-8. Chick Hafey gets player of the game on. It's 2 for 3 with the home run. I kind of would have given it to Gibson, actually. If Gibson hadn't given up that second run, the game probably would have given it to him. Hrabosky saves his 43rd. Your final line score, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Cardinals. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Pirates. The Pirates needed 1 win in this final 3-game set to clinch the NL Central, and they got it in the middle game. So the Pirates are locked in against the Giants. The Cardinals will have to await the last broadcast of the regular season. The Dodgers and the Padres. The Padres, man, Cheo Hernandez has been so bad. 2-13. Let me see. Do the Padres have anybody on that staff? I know that. I mean, you could go from the argument of, hey, may as well give somebody else a shot. Oh, you could start Joey Hamilton. Oh, man, Hamilton's been terrible. Nope. All right, so Cheo Hernandez, it's his turn up. Cheo Hernandez is going to get that start. So Cheo Hernandez will start for the Padres against the Dodgers. Again, no reason for the Padres to look to do the Cardinals any favors. They don't care. But man, the Padres stink. 60 and 101. 17-game winner, Dazzy Vance, will get that start for the Dodgers in the last broadcast of the season. So, one broadcast left until, well, either 163 or the playoffs. Again, I consider game 163, if that happens, to essentially be a playoff game anyway. The Braves have experience in a game 163. The Braves lost a game 163 to the Mets in year one that decided the National League East. The Braves will have home field advantage regardless of who they play. So again, I don't know whether I will get to that broadcast tonight. If not tonight, it'll be sometime here on the channel tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. We'll do that Dodgers-Padres game, and then we'll see where things go from there. But I hugely appreciate everybody tuning in. Dwayne Marks, Aaron Reed, Clee baseball fan. Our good friend Big Clue was here as well. Mike Silva checked in on the early side as well. Always good to see Mike pop in here too. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you may be. And be good to each other. We'll talk soon. We're coming down the home stretch. Year 3.